We landed in San Francisco, but we will explore this city at the end of our trip. So, after a good night's sleep, we kicked off our day 1 of our epic US road trip. Our destination? The picturesque Morrobay, but not without embracing the breathtaking beauty of Highway 1 along the way. So we drove along Highway 1 for about 4 hours today, each turn revealing a new marvel, with so many gorgeous sights along the shoreline for quick stops. Our first big stop was in Monterey, where we indulged in the sweet and traditional saltwater taffy candy, savoring each delightful piece while taking in the coastal charm of the city. We made a note to return to Monterey near the end of our trip for an upcoming adventure, whale watching. But for now, we continued our drive, passing through the enchanting town of Carmel by the sea, with its quaint streets and coastal allure. As we drove further, the journey itself became the destination. Carapata State Park beckoned us with its scenic vistas, inviting us to pause and immerse ourselves in nature's beauty. Midday found us at Big Sur, where we indulged in a refreshing lunch surrounded by the raw beauty of nature, the sounds of the wilderness providing a symphony to accompany our meal. Our trip continued with the awe-inspiring views overlooking Big Sur, leaving us speechless, capturing our hearts with their unparalleled grandeur. Another fun surprise awaited us at San Simeon, the charming community of elephant seals lounging lazily by the shore, creating a serene and unforgettable spectacle. As the day drew to a close, we reached Morrobay just in time to witness a breathtaking sunset at the beach. We concluded our day with a fulfilling dinner of fresh fish and chips. Day 1 was just the beginning, setting the tone for the incredible journey that lay ahead. With a total of a 4-hour drive ahead of us, we decided to start the day with a breakfast at the famous Madonna Inn. The decadent and most popular champagne cake was definitely a sweet way to start the day, but the iconic styling of the hotel were the cherry on the cake. Definitely a must-see spot to add to your itinerary.
The world-famous Madonna Inn pink champagne cake. Yeah, here we go. It is super fluffy. I didn't expect it to be that fluffy because it's such a huge slice.
I expected it to be more, I don't know. I was afraid that I didn't like it because of the champagne, but it's totally not bad. Really nice.
En route, we stumbled upon Solvang, a charming Danish village that captured our hearts with its quaint ambience. The Danish bakery in Solvang beckoned us with its irresistible aromas and delicious pastries, making it impossible to resist the taste of their authentic treats.
Wow, it's super big. It's the Danish cinnamon swirl from the Danish bakery. Puff pastry with a lot of cinnamon. What's not to love?
Our journey then continued to Santa Barbara, where we marveled at the striking architecture and soaked in the city's cultural richness. The boardwalk invited us to a leisurely stroll, offering glimpses of local life against the backdrop of the stunning coastal views. Amidst the hustle and bustle, we indulged in some mouth-watering tacos, savoring the flavors that resonated with the essence of the city's diverse culinary scene.
So good.
Arriving at iconic Venice Beach felt like stepping onto the set of Baywatch, so we couldn't resist and reenact our own little episode of the 90s TV show. The vibrant atmosphere pulsated with life as we encountered the famous Venice Beach knit bombing and promenade that buzzed with electric energy. Venturing deeper into Venice Beach, we noticed a focus on physical appearance, fitness and muscle building. It was evident that in this local culture, the pursuit of a fit lifestyle held a significant importance. On that note, Tim couldn't resist trying the famous chili cheese fries, his all-time favorite that left his taste buds dancing with delight.
I was looking forward to this since the first time I had this, and this was in 2011, so 8 years ago. Still good.
The first day in LA kicked off with the lively energy of Santa Monica Pier. We immersed ourselves in the vibrant atmosphere, taking in the array of attractions that made the pier a hub of fun and excitement. As we explored, we set our old couple goals right then and there. For our meal, a hearty hamburger served as both breakfast and lunch, a classic American indulgence that fueled us for the adventures ahead. Our journey then led us to the opulent world of Beverly Hills, a realm adored with glitter, glamour and unrivaled richness. The allure of Rodeo Drive captivated us, showcasing luxurious cars and fashion that defined this famous district. Discovering the vibrant food scene of Los Angeles led us to the trendy Smorgasburg outdoor food market, where an abundance of tantalizing food options awaited. Our taste buds danced with delight as we sampled various delicious dishes.
We're in Los Angeles today and we are going to show you Smorgasburg, LA, the food market where you want to be every Sunday.
Yes, we've already been to the Smorgasburg in Brooklyn, New York 2 years ago, and we had the best food ever.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So we are very curious to see what we'll find today here in Los Angeles.
Let's go.
We savored sumptuous dumplings, each bite bursting with flavorful goodness, and we indulged in a taco smothered in mole sauce, a delightful and unique chocolate-infused twist that tantalizes our senses. The Japanese taiyaki took us back to Japan with its authentic taste and nostalgia-inducing flavors. Continuing our exploration of the vibrant city of Los Angeles, our second day began with an amazing Warner Bros. Studio tour, offering us a peek behind the scenes of the enchanting world of movie and TV magic. Excitement filled the air as we marveled at iconic sets, from the spellbinding Harry Potter Expo, where the Sorting Hat captivated our imaginations, to the familiar sights of the Ellen Show and the beloved Big Bang Theory set.
So we are doing the Warner Bros. Studio tour here and we're in the set of Ellen. Check it out, it's so cool. Ellen is not here of course, but maybe I'll call her.
However, the highlight of our studio tour was undoubtedly the nostalgic embrace of the Friends' iconic couch at Central Perk. Our day then led us to the famous Hollywood Hills, where we couldn't resist capturing the perfect photo amid the stunning backdrop that defined the essence of this iconic area.
I found this beautiful spot to take pictures of the Hollywood sign. It's called Hollywood Lake Park. A really nice tip from our guide at the Warner Bros. Studio tour. And yeah, it's a perfect spot actually. You have like a nice green park, not a lot of tourists, and perfect pictures.
Venturing into the heart of Los Angeles, Hollywood Boulevard welcomed us with its well-known Walk of Fame, adorned with the stars honoring the world's most celebrated personalities.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
For lunch, we found ourselves at Hooters for a light-hearted indulgence, even though we are not the target audience. But we wanted to check out this tidbit of American culture, because why not? We encountered the iconic DeLorean from Back to the Future and embraced our favorite superhero, Spider-Man, amid the captivating allure of Hollywood. In the Hollywood Hills, we set our eyes on a really nice hike, offering glimpses of nature's and amazing views over LA, although the scorching heat made us return to the car after about 1 hour. On day 5, our eagerness to escape the urban landscape led us to our first national park, Joshua Tree, a nature's gem that often gets skipped in itineraries but turned out to be an unexpectedly marvelous experience for us. And it's only a 2-hour drive from LA, when traffic is in your favor, of course. As we entered the park, we were immediately greeted by the ethereal beauty of round, light yellow sandy rocks, a mesmerizing landscape that painted the canvas of our day. The Joshua trees themselves stood like stoic sentinels, their twisted forms adding a surreal charm to the already picturesque surrounding. Our exploration led us on nice hikes, including the enchanting Hidden Valley Trail, offering a moderate yet captivating loop that immersed us in the park's natural wonders.
Did you hide from me?
Where's Antelope?
I was thinking, where is he?
Discovering the arch rock was another highlight, and so were the famous cholla cacti, each offering a glimpse into the park's diverse and unique ecosystem. As the sun began to set, we were treated to an awe-inspiring sunset, a breathtaking spectacle that left us in quiet admiration, surrounded by the beauty of Joshua Tree National Park with no other people around us.
If I remember correctly, I had an avocado cheeseburger.
Avocado cheeseburger?
Avocado cheeseburger.
Wow. Enjoy. Can you show us the avocado?
Yeah.
After dinner, we returned for an evening of stargazing, finding ourselves immersed in a world of twinkling constellations, far away from the city lights. This day was definitely one of our favorites of this trip. On day 6 of our adventure, a 4.5-hour drive took us to the mystical allure of Sedona. Crossing into a new state, Arizona greeted us with towering cacti, marking the beginning of a new chapter in our travels. During our journey, we paused for a satisfying lunch, indulging in classic American comfort with yet another delicious burger that fueled us for the miles ahead. Our exploration continued at Sedona's Red Rock State Park, a hidden gem not covered by the National Parks card, because it's a state park. The park welcomed us with its captivating loop trail, winding through red sand earth and showcasing nature's artistic display in the form of stunning red rock formations. The panoramic vistas offered breathtaking views that left us in awe, each turn revealing a new perspective of Sedona's natural beauty. As the day progressed towards its end, Sedona gifted us with an unforgettable sunset, a mesmerizing display of colors from a viewpoint near the airport. Our brief encounter with Sedona left us longing for more. We can definitely advise you to add a second day if you have the chance. seventh day of our adventure, anticipation soared as we set our sights on the awe-inspiring Grand Canyon. Only 2 hours by car from Sedona, our journey commenced with a visit to the visitor center in Grand Canyon Village. Entering the south rim, we marveled at the grandeur of the canyon with its expansive vistas stretching endlessly before us.
This place is truly amazing. Mind-blowing how far, how big, how huge.
Driving along the edge allows you to park the car in many of the marked parking spaces. Grand Viewpoint and Moran Viewpoint let us soak in the breathtaking panoramas, each viewpoint offering a new perspective on this majestic natural wonder. Next stop, Page. On this 2.5-hour drive, for the second half of our day, we made a stop at a Navajo market next to the highway where we picked up a beautiful Christmas ornament, a reminder of our unforgettable trip through this stunning region. The scenery along the way continued to captivate us, showcasing the stunning beauty of nature's artistry, a constant reminder of the sheer magnificence of the American landscape. Arriving in Page, in Utah, the third state of our trip, we dined at Big John's Barbecue restaurant, where we had the pleasure of meeting April and Wayne from Go Travel on the Cheap on YouTube. The delicious food, accompanied by live music, showcased the genuine spirit of America. Together with our new friends Wayne and April, we embarked on a journey to Horseshoe Bend, a spectacle of nature carved out by centuries of water erosion. The stunning views at sunset left us in awe of this natural wonder. A wonderful night spent with incredible people under the spellbinding beauty of Horseshoe Bend, a testament to the magic of travel and connections forged along the way. On day 8 of our journey, we were treated to yet another highlight, a visit to the breathtaking Antelope Canyon. Opting for the lower Antelope Canyon tour, we delved into this majestic landscape, understanding the necessity of a guide for entry onto Navajo-owned land, providing us with a captivating glimpse into their rich culture. Our knowledgeable guide made our experience even better, sharing fascinating insights as we were surrounded by the stunning wonders of nature. The mesmerizing curves, stripes, and patterns of the canyon, illuminated by natural light, left us in awe of the remarkable beauty crafted by Mother Nature herself.
Amazing. So good.
I already thought that would be my favorite canyon, and it definitely was.
On our way to our next stop, we passed the waters of Lake Powell. Exploring the hidden gem of Rainbow Mountains, a secret spot nestled within the Grand Staircase Escalante, we embarked on a picturesque short little pit stop to view the wonderful colors of the rock formations. If it wasn't for Wayne giving us this secret tip, we would not have known about this place. A 2.5-hour drive then led us to Bryce Canyon, a landscape adorned with stunning red rock hoodoos. Our first stop was Inspiration Point for soaking in the breathtaking views that stretched before us. Then we decided to take our time and enjoy a proper hike in this amazing bit of nature, combining the Navajo Loop Trail from Sunset Point with the Queen's Garden Loop to Sunrise Point. We were treated to a magical experience, especially as the sun began its descent.
Tim, tell us, what is it? How do you feel?
I feel warm.
No, tell you, what do you think of the park?
Oh, it's really beautiful. I didn't expect a canyon to be full of trees, actually. How do they grow here? It's so crazy, but it's really special. So the combination trail is a 2 to 3 hour walk, and I'm killed by mosquitoes, apparently. So the combined trail is like a 2 or 3 hour walk, depending on your pace and how many photos you take. Like Dennis, wanting to take pictures at every single corner. But anyway, you should definitely check this trail out, and it's very beautiful.
And you know what is maybe the best part of doing a trail like this? Most tourists stay upstairs on the viewpoints. So when you're walking here, it feels like you have the whole park to yourself, which is awesome. It's so quiet. You hear the crickets and Tim sighing. Oh. No, we're kidding.
Before retiring for the night, we explored a charming little shopping street near the park entrance, featuring traditional-looking buildings and indulging in some local delights before heading to our cabin for a restful night. Day 9 started with a delightful stop at a charming German bakery, indulging in savory sweets that provided the perfect start of our day.
Really good. It's liverwurst. How do you say that in English?
Liver sausage.
Liver sausage with apple
Syrup
kind of thing, but more like a gooey one. It's super, super nice. I wanted to share this super memorable moment. I get 1/2 an hour, 30 minutes of Björk in the car, and Tim is not allowed to talk through my singing with Björk.
I turn myself in.
This is heaven.
I give myself up.
I volunteer.
It's not going to happen.
Oh, you're talking through my tongue.
No, I've talked to the camera.
No, you're not allowed to talk. This is my 30 minutes on this whole trip. We are on a holiday for 3 weeks and I only get 30 minutes of Björk in the car. So he's not allowed to talk for 30 minutes.
This day, that ends in Las Vegas, was a total of a 4.5 hour drive, with Zion National Park as our first stop. Upon arriving at Zion, we were immediately captivated by the distinct yellow and brown hues that painted the landscape, offering a striking contrast to the scenery that we've encountered so far. Our exploration led us through numerous picturesque stops, each unveiling its own breathtaking vistas along the way. The Canyon Overlook Trail was our longest stop in the park, offering amazing views with a 1-hour loop hike, allowing us to soak in the grandeur of the surroundings.
Some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite.
Continuing our journey towards the Valley of Fire State Park in Nevada, the next state of our trip, the scorching heat greeted us, limiting our time outside the car to 20 minutes at a time. Heat restrictions were in place. Nevertheless, we marveled at the ancient petroglyphs etched into the rocks and encountered adorable mountain goats, adding charm to the stunning yet sweltering landscape.
Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, oh.
Dennis doesn't want to go further.
You said you are already overheated, so we are going back to our car. We are at Fire State Valley. No? What is it?
Valley of Fire State Park.
That is the whole thing. I keep mixing it up. It is extremely warm here. It's 111 degrees, and that's in European measures. It would be something around 47.
Yeah, maybe.
47 degrees, it is not doable out
Yeah.
here. They already flew out 2 people with a heat stroke today in helicopters. So.
Though the heat restricted our exploration, Valley of Fire's beauty left us longing for more time amidst this captivating terrain. Then we drove on to arrive in Sin City. Las Vegas, here we are.
Viva Las Vegas! Viva, viva Las Vegas! Well, thank you very much.
Our adventure in Las Vegas started with the glittering spectacle of the Strip and our base camp at the Excalibur Hotel Casino, setting the stage for an unforgettable 3-day journey in this electrifying city. Our culinary journey began with mouth-watering burgers at Bobby's Burger Palace, setting the bar high for awesome Vegas food.
This burger is a definitely different quality than the normal fast food chain burgers that they have. And they say that Bob's Burger is famous for the real good burgers.
Amidst the glitz and glamour of the city, we were treated to a mesmerizing performance by Gwen Stefani, her charisma lighting up the stage and adding to the Vegas magic. Wandering through the extravagant hotels, the Venetians' recreation of Venice's charm left us in awe, a testament to Vegas' flair for the extraordinary. The iconic fountains at the Bellagio were so much fun with their synchronized dance, a true spectacle against the Vegas skyline. A lavish buffet at the Bellagio spoiled us with an abundance of culinary delights, witnessing everyone indulging in piles and piles of lobster, but we ourselves went for an array of decadent desserts. Yes, we are dessert lovers.
So we're back from the buffet at the Bellagio. Tim, what did you think?
I'm so full. Can't think. No, it was okay, but I expected more of it actually. I thought it wasn't worth $40.
There was, it's a difficult one. There was a lot of food to choose from. The quality of most of the things that we had was really nice. The dessert buffet, it really blew my mind. That was so awesome.
Yeah.
That was really good, and it was freshly made by pastry chefs, and you could really taste it.
We had so many nice little pies.
Yeah, awesome, awesome.
The pecan pie was my favorite.
Mine was the lemon meringue one.
Venturing into Freeman Street, the historic heart of Vegas, we encountered the original casinos like the Golden Nugget, and we met our sweet friend Joyce. Sharing stories and enjoying Hawaiian cuisine together was a lot of fun. In the streets, we met ladies that wanted a lot of money for just a simple picture, and I mean a lot of money. At the Coca-Cola store, we tasted flavors from all around the world. And at the M&M store, we found some new flavors that we were dying to try.
Found some new M&M flavors. Mint, Thai coconut peanut, and jalapeno peanut.
That one sounds really special.
Yeah.
So I got tricked by one of the salespersons to come into this beauty shop or something, and they smeared some super expensive cream under my eyes to get rid of all the wrinkles that start appearing because I'm getting older. I don't know if you can see.
And now the whole cream is starting to crumble, and whatever it gets me, just straight blotches or whatever. I'm lucky I didn't pay $200 for the bottle, which would have lasted me 3 years. But now I need a restroom to get rid of the...
As our whirlwind 3 days in Vegas concluded with all its extravagance and entertainment, we realized that Vegas isn't just a city. It's an exhilarating, larger-than-life amusement park for adults. And with promises of returning someday, we say goodbye for now to this extraordinary place.
We just wanted to let you know we just left Las Vegas and the most crazy thing happened. It started to rain. Oh my god.
It's not a lot, just a few drops.
We didn't expect it to happen here at all.
Exactly.
On day 13 of our expedition, we ventured into the mesmerizing terrain of Death Valley, a land of extremes and unparalleled beauty. A 2-hour drive from Las Vegas took us to Zabriskie Point, and we were greeted with its panoramic vistas, offering breathtaking views of the otherworldly landscape.
Unfortunately, we can't show you the heat, or
No.
not. You have to experience that for yourself.
Fortunately, it's cloudy.
It is cloudy, so we are
Yeah.
actually lucky. It's still very hot.
Yeah.
But-
At least we don't get burnt by the sun.
Yeah.
Our journey continued to the Devil's Golf Course, an ethereal terrain filled with boulders. Descending to Badwater Basin, we encountered the Salt Flats, the lowest point in North America, surrounded by extreme warmth, feeling like a hairdryer was blowing in our face the entire time. Such an experience for sure. After exploring the Mesquite Flat sand dunes, the scorching temperatures took a toll on our car. Signs along the way warned us to shut down the air conditioning of the car for that part of the trip through Death Valley. Even though the road did not look that steep, our car did have some difficulties, so we decided to listen to the signs and shut down our airco just for a bit. It is, we looked it up, 49.4 degrees Celsius, which is 121 Fahrenheit. It is crazy warm. If you walk outside, it is like a heater blowing in your face. It hurts your eyes. It really is something special to be here, at least. At the end of the day, we sought shelter in a typical motel, resting from the extreme temperatures that defined our adventures in Death Valley. On day 14 of our journey, our exploration began at the wondrous Mono Lake, a remarkable body of water with beautiful rock formations renowned for its high salinity, boasting unique vegetation and an intriguing population of alkali flies.
What a beautiful place here at Mono Lake. The mountains with the snow in the back, the huge lake, and the tufas. Gorgeous. And it's so serene and quiet here.
Continuing our route, we made a short detour to the Bodie Ghost Town, an enchanting stop on our way to Yosemite. This abandoned Wild West town offered a glimpse into the past, evoking a sense of nostalgia for a bygone era. This little detour was definitely worth it. As we entered Yosemite, the landscape transformed, and we encountered snow, a surprising, delightful sight in the middle of summer that heralded our arrival into the majestic national park. Exploring Yosemite revealed enchanting spots, including a serene creek where a close call nearly led us to an unplanned dip in the water. feasting our eyes on a sneak peek of the beauty that awaited us in Yosemite for the next 2 days, the anticipation grew, leaving us eager for more exploration. Day 14 concluded on a delicious note, sharing a wonderful dinner at Savory's in Mariposa with Randy and Robert, enjoying great company and sumptuous food amid the cute atmosphere of this small town. Day 15 of our expedition, we embarked on our first of 2 days exploring the wonders of Yosemite National Park, beginning our journey with a stop at the iconic Tunnel View, offering a panoramic glimpse of the park's awe-inspiring landscapes. Our next quick stop led us to Bridalveil Fall, where, amidst the many tourists, we enjoyed a brief walk to witness the cascading beauty of the falls. However, our primary focus for the day was the breathtaking Mist Trail, leading us on an exhilarating hike all the way up to Vernal Fall, an adventure filled with awe-inspiring views and a bit of a challenging climb. The Mist Trail lived up to its name. As the closer we got to Vernal Fall, the more evident it became why it earned that name.
We're wet.
Amidst the lush surroundings and the company of some adorable squirrels, we encountered the invigorating mist that left us refreshed, to say the least. Climbing to the top of Vernal Fall was an adventure in itself, rewarding us with stunning views and a sense of achievement, albeit accompanied by the inevitable drenching from the mist.
Little update from the car in Yosemite, and it's raining like hell. It's the first real rain.
Hail.
Yeah, it's hail. There's hail as well. We got an alert saying be careful, possible flash floods, like such an alert, you know, the alert notification on your phone.
Emergency.
And we're stuck in traffic. Nothing is driving, everybody's standing still.
Just drove off the parking lot and we are standing.
We have no idea what's happening.
No.
Crazy.
The second day of our Yosemite escapade began with a visit to Mariposa Grove, where our hearts swelled in awe at the grandeur of the towering sequoia trees, ancient giants that stood as a testament to the marvels of nature. The beauty of this area was simply breathtaking. Eager to learn more about these magnificent trees and their preservation in the face of wildfires, we joined a free ranger-led walk, delving deeper into the world of sequoias and their fragile existence in the wake of environmental challenges. Leaving Mariposa Grove, our final stop within the Yosemite was Glacier Point, offering unrivaled vistas overlooking the entire expanse of the park.
Look at the view from Glacier Point, isn't it amazing?
Yosemite National Park was definitely one of our highlights of this trip. On the 17th day of our expedition, we retraced our steps back to Monterey, where our journey began on day 1. Our first order of business, an exhilarating boat tour for whale watching. And boy, we were fortunate. Witnessing over a dozen majestic whales in their natural habitat was an amazing experience, truly beyond words. Filled with the exhilaration of our whale-watching excursion, our journey continued to San Francisco, a city we had initially skipped on our arrival. Now, with our last 4 days ahead of us, we eagerly anticipated immersing ourselves in the charm and diversity of this remarkable city. San Francisco, here we come. Our 4 days in San Francisco were a mix of iconic landmarks, diverse neighborhoods, and flavorful experiences, immersing us in the city's unique charm and character. San Francisco's architecture, a captivating fusion of styles, lent the city its own distinctive vibe. From the colorful Castro district, representing the vibrant queer community and making us feel right at home, to the street art adorned Mission district, where we relish the flavors of a classic Mission-style burrito. Exploring the city's essence became an adventure itself, from the iconic cable cars to the bustling Pier 39, where we encountered adorable seals and indulged in the best clam chowder in town. A delightful first-time experience. Our Alcatraz prison night tour left us with haunting memories of an abandoned prison island. Heightened by being the last tour group for the day, walking with almost no other tourists around as the night falls was very special.
Awesome audio tool, by the way.
Of course, we also had to check out the iconic Golden Gate Bridge. And amidst the stunning backdrop of the Golden Gate Bridge, our journey took an unexpected turn as we got engaged on the beach, marking a milestone that would forever be etched into our hearts. To celebrate our engagement, we indulged in authentic Thai cuisine at Farmhouse San Francisco. The next day, we embarked on a culinary adventure in Chinatown. Guided by our new amazing friend Zine, we explored the treasures of Chinese food and even tried our hands at making fortune cookies at one of the last places in the world where they actually make the cookies by hand. It turned out to be rather difficult because of the heat. Our explorations continued in Japantown, accompanied by our amazing dear friend Aaron, a day filled with delightful ramen and delicious fresh mochi. Indulging in our shared love for Japanese culture, we had an amazing time with Aaron, and we were so happy that we got to meet up.
So guess what I found? Galpis, our favorite drink from Japan. Yes, finally, reunited.
As our incredible journey across 4 states and countless miles drew to a close, our hearts were filled with cherished memories, unforgettable experiences, and the promise of new adventures ahead. And with this, our amazing road trip through the US concludes. For more travel tips and insights, be sure to check out our USA playlist, where we share our adventures, itineraries, and tips for exploring places like Bryce Canyon and so many more. Thanks so much for watching. See you soon.